You okay?
Yeah.
Is your foot okay?
Yeah.
What happened there? All right, so now what we're doing here is we're practicing her stops. So she's able to go left and right pretty easily, and I have the camera set up on a tripod, and there's no cameras on her, but the tripod is where she's gonna stop. She's gonna pop it in neutral like it's at a stop sign. She's gonna pop it in first. She wants to go around, keep going. So she's still getting the hang of it. We've been going around the building for quite a while. Let's go ahead and move this camera a little bit. There we go. So we're practicing. She needs to get in second gear. She's gonna come around. She's gonna pull in the clutch and push both brakes. There you go. Okay, that's fine. Very good. Neutral. You're in second. See, this is why we need to practice. Okay, so we're at the light, that's fine. Now look up, we got traffic, so it's green now, so go ahead and take off.
Okay, I'm in first.
Yeah, you're in first. There you go. So go into second. Don't look at it. Cool. So clutch, brakes. There you go. Okay, yeah, you went to first, so go to neutral. See, that's why it's better to hit neutral before you stop. It's a little bit harder. So put it back into first. We're fine. Don't mess with it too much. Get back into first. Take off. I want you to go all the way up there and then come in here as second. Pull in the clutch in second. While you're coasting, go neutral. Pop all the brakes and stop right here. Okay? You're thinking too much. You got it. Okay? It's easy. Woo. It's easy to, scared me a little bit. It's easy to get going and moving than it is to actually, okay. And then it is to actually stop and go. Stop and go is probably one of the hardest ones. The slower speed stuff is what gets people. And this is what you need to practice. So she's popping in, and she's holding clutch. There you go. Perfect. Are you in neutral?
No.
Okay.
There, now
Okay, now kind of just relax. You're like, okay, you know, checking your mirrors, making sure nobody's coming behind you, cool. You see the cross traffic's turning yellow, so that means you're about to hit green. So now you hit green, pop it in first, and then now it's practicing getting off your feet onto the bike. Okay, go. Give it a little bit, you have to give it a little bit of gas. The clutch, you dropped the clutch fine. You just have to give it a little bit of throttle too. Remember, it's the pull, it's that.
Okay.
So give it a little bit of, there you go. Feet up. So that's what we need to practice. Very good turns though. I wish you guys could see that. We're practicing the stops though. This is the whole stop thing. So right now she's pulling in the clutch, she's popping it in first and neutral, applying brakes, and she's ready to put her feet down.
I cannot pop it in neutral.
You can't pop it in neutral?
No.
Okay, so then what you do is you come up to the light. If you can't pop it in neutral for some reason, you need to come up to the light and just hold the clutch in first.
Okay.
So pop in, if you push it all the way down and it's not neutral, fine, hold clutch. And if you want to mess around with it while you're at the light, that's fine. But for the most part, just leave it there. Now put it in first. So go ahead and pull this and put it in first. So get ready and do it. You also need to button these up. You need to zip those up. So go ahead and do that. Or go ahead and go into first. Try it again. You have to get comfortable with this part. There you go. There you go. Okay, just hold it. There you go. That's fine. Cool.
I can't get it to neutral.
It's when you're coming over here and you're about to pop it in neutral, you let go of the throttle. So now, I mean, you have to kind of, you'll get used to it. That's the thing, is you'll get used to it. So don't worry about it too much on here. I have years of practice on that. So right now we're at the light. You got to get going now. It just now hit green. What are you gonna do? There you go. There you go. It's fine. Pull it, there you go. Okay, so pop it in neutral. Let's go ahead and turn it off. I want you to stay on the bike though.
Okay.
Okay, so remember what Trina says, neutral is mainly just for moving the bike backwards. So when you get off the bike and you're moving backwards. So if you don't want to practice that, we don't have to do that, but what we need to practice is starting and stopping. So when you come up to the stop and you're coming down in second gear, just hold the clutch in. Keep it held. Like from here to the, you guys can't see it, but about like 10 more spaces. Like, oh, I gotta stop. Cool, hold in the clutch and then apply the brakes smoothly.
Okay, so I can pull the clutch in all the way.
All the way, and then once you stop and you're at the light, pop it into first and keep holding the clutch.
Okay.
The reason why I like putting it in neutral is because if I have to wait there for a while, my hand gets sore.
Okay.
That's why I'll pop it in neutral if I feel like it. But from here, go ahead and I want you to go into first and I want you to go to second. Get a little bit more speed. You're looking down when you're doing it. Look straight, just pull this in, pull it up. And we'll adjust this. When you come up here and you're about to stop, don't hit the brakes yet. You pull in the clutch first and let it feels like you're coasting at that point, because you are. So go ahead and try that. So pop it in first. Now green light, it just hit green. Now what are you gonna do? That's fine, that's fine. That's fine. There you go, there you go. Getting used to the friction zone with the throttle. Let's go ahead and move this a little bit. Okay. And then, cool. A lot easier. Pop it in first. Okay, now you're kind of just waiting. Cool, much better, much better. Now you're just waiting for the light. So what I do is I look around, kind of shake it off. Cool, now it's about to turn green, you kind of see it. Now put it in first and go ahead and get going. There you go, there you go. Pop it in second, there you go. There we go. The thing is, you have to do this when you come up to a stop sign, a street light, you're having to turn left somewhere. So clutch, and then there we go. Pop it into first or neutral?
First.
Okay, cool. We're waiting for the light. Waiting for the light, and it's about to turn green. Now what do? There you go. Pop it in second. Boom. All right. Oh, she's getting a little speed there. She's getting a little speed there. Okay, come on, get some speed. Pulling the clutch. Don't worry about popping into first until you're done. So you can hold in the clutch in fifth gear and the bike won't stall.
Okay.
So once you're in second gear and you stop,
I think I'm in first.
okay, no, that's fine. You want to be in first from a stop. So you pull into a stop in second gear. Okay, I stopped. Bump, first gear.
Okay.
Now if you want to pop it in neutral because it looks like it's gonna be a long light, what do? A little bit of a, sometimes it doesn't want to do that because we're sitting still, and that's perfectly fine if that happens. Okay. Okay, get ready to pop it in the first. It's starting to turn yellow for the other people, and it's green. There you go. Easier? It's getting easier and easier. Kind of getting used to the feel of it. We'll keep doing this for a little bit, and then we'll head in. It's getting a little hot. You want to go right now? Okay, go ahead. Go ahead and do your thing. Okay. So it's a yellow light, it's turning green, and it's green. There you go. There you go. Easy peasy. Woo! She got it though. Don't pop it, don't put it in first.
Okay.
So keep it in second. The only time you pop it in first is right now when you stopped.
Okay, see, I'm not good at it yet.
Okay, so all you have to do is hold this in. That's the easiest thing is you're riding, you come to a stop, pull this in so there's no more power. And then you're pulling a little bit of front brake and putting a little bit of rear brake. And when you get to the point where it's like, oh, okay, I'm about to stop, you let go of the rear brake, you're still pulling on the front. So you have these now pulled in a little bit and you put your feet down. That's it. And then you pop it into first. Okay, so you're in first and the light's turning green. Let's go. It's good, good. Man, I need a hat. Should have brought Night Rain's hat. My head is getting burnt. Clutch, okay. There you go. Feet down. Hold in the clutch. Pop it into first. If you want to put it in neutral, go ahead and put it in neutral. There you go. See, you don't have to put it in first because now you're worrying about, oh crap, oh, and then I got to just hold this in, and then when you're at the stop, you put it into first. Usually when you're coming from a longer ride and it's like all of a sudden like way ahead of turn red, that's when you start downshifting like 100 yards away. You'll start downshifting way, so by the time you're getting to this speed right here, you're in second from like fifth or whatever. From there, just hold it in, stop, pop it into first, get ready to go.
Okay.
That's it. You want to do 2 more and then call it?
I want to do a couple more.
You want to do a couple more? Okay, now I'm not going to tell you anything. I want you to do this. So I want you to pull in the clutch. Remember to pull in the clutch. That's it.
Okay.
All right, it's green. Good job. Good job. All right, it's all her. There you go. There you go. Pop it into first. She's in neutral. Perfect. Cool, cool. All right, it's turning green. Oh my gosh, way better. You guys see the progress? I want you guys to go back to the beginning just to see the first few and then come back to this. Come back to this one. That is insane. She's doing very good. No, no, you put it in first, but that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. There you go, shake it off, shake it off. All right, it's turning green. That's fine. There you go, there you go. Woo! I don't know if you guys can hear it, but she's like, woo! She let out the clutch just a little bit. Took her off guard. That's fine though. She pulled in the clutch to remove the power from the rear tire. So she saved it. So it just takes practice. Pull in the clutch, pull in the clutch. Cool. She put it. There you go. There you go.
Am I hitting it into third?
You're putting it into first right here. You're going in second, and then before you're stopping, you're pulling the clutch and put it into first.
That's what I did with this last one.
Yeah, yeah. Remember, it's just one pull is one gear. So you're not pulling once and going into fourth from first. You're going into second.
Okay. 'Cause I feel like I'm pulling and then I'm hitting it up and it's going to third.
No.
No?
No, it's going from first, touching neutral, going to second. So that's probably where you feel that third hit.
Okay.
but it's neutral that it's doing. Plus, if you want to, you can look at this and it'll blink neutral, so you'll see it too. But don't pay attention to that.
Like, I don't know.
You're going to second, trust me. But when you come to a stop, don't pop it into first. All right, it's green. Smooth like butter. Smooth like butter. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Yeah, that's second gear. She's not accidentally putting it in third. You can't, unless you got some really messed up clutch stuffs. There you go. So she's wanting to put it in first. There you go. There you go. There you go. Much smoother. Pop it into first or neutral. Nope. There you go. Perfect. You want to do 2 more?
Yeah.
All right, 2 more. Same thing. It's turning yellow, so get ready. Just sit there. It turned green. Perfect. She had 1 foot down. She was ready. She's letting go of the clutch to get it into the friction zone. The bike starts moving forward because now you're allowing the engine to match the rear wheel. So the rear wheel is getting power now. So now she's moving forward. She's letting more clutch out. She's giving a little bit of throttle. So now the bike's propelling her and she can lift her feet up. So right now she's pulling in the clutch. There you go. Now she's in second gear, so she's gonna pop it into first. Oh, she popped it in neutral right away. Perfect. Good job. Good job. It's getting so much easier though. It looks.
It's a little shaky, and I noticed when I'm shifting.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed when I'm about to shift, and my face like, hold on.
Well,
I
you.
gotta concentrate.
That's why we're in the parking lot. So maybe we won't go for a ride.
Okay.
But actually, maybe we need to go for a ride so that you can actually get over that.
Okay, I'm gonna do a couple more.
All right.
I know you're hot. It's really shade.
I know, but that way, you're okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. Do whatever you want. So we're just gonna do a few. Go ahead. Green. Sorry. There we go. Woo. So we're gonna do a few more, and then we're gonna go take this out on the road, and we're gonna practice up and down shifting. It's actually pretty nice out. I mean, it's hot, but there's no one around. So we're gonna go ahead and do that while she still has the momentum of the confidence going. So with that said, guys, I hope you guys like this. Please like this. Click the other videos that are in the description. Woo. Okay. You okay?
Yeah.
Is your foot okay?
Yeah.
What happened there?
I felt off balance.
Okay, that's normal. Just a little bit. We're gonna have to get new grips at some point. Shifter's fine. We got crash bars coming in, so we won't have to worry about that ever again.
I felt off balance when I was stopping, and then I just.
Well, what? Yeah. So, if you start feeling off balance, remember you don't have to stop. This isn't the intersection. This is practice.
Okay.
But if you do start feeling off balance, that's why I want these zipped, because when you put your foot down, it's moving. So zip those up. That happens. I mean, we got crash bars coming. Literally, the only damage you got is right on the tip of this. But these were cheap. They're $40 for a pair, so it's not that big of a deal. We're gonna get new grips at some point.
How many times am I gonna fall?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't want to fall anymore.
I know. Do you want to take a break?
No.
You want to get back on?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go ahead. Well, let me take it out real quick.
That's it.
Yeah, just to double check. Shake it off. Go around the corner. Don't do a stop. Just have fun for like 2 laps, and then we'll stop, and then we'll go in. So just shake this off. Do you feel like you can't shake it off right now?
No, I can't.
Go ahead. The bike's fine.
My ego's not.
Huh?
But my pride isn't.
I know, and that's what we need to get over. We need to get over that. We need to... Everything's fine. The bike is fine. We got a little bit of a scratch, but you know what? I can get a Sharpie, and you won't even tell.
But what is it that I'm following?
So what is it that... The reason why you're falling? Well, first of all, you need these zipped up. First, you need these zipped up, because right now, I have a lot of less, like, stability with this.
Okay.
Secondly, you're looking at the ground. You're looking at your hands when you're doing it. So when you're looking down, you're gonna go down. When you're looking forward, actually here, hop off real quick. I wanna check the handlebars. When you're looking forward and you're going by feel, then you'll do better. Let me see. Yeah, slow speed crashes or slow speed drops don't do shit. So maybe this is a little cockeyed, but nothing. All right.
I thought you were gonna help catch me. I was like, babe, I'm going down slowly. Help me. All right.
You're fine. You need to look forward. When you brake and stop and you're looking down, your balance is not there. Okay. If you look straight, it's kind of like when you're walking on a tightrope. If you look down, you're gonna be like, oh crap. But if you see how they're looking straight and they're just doing this, they're going by feel, that's what you need to do. So look straight and stop. So go ahead and start it up. So you gotta turn the key.
I don't turn the key in my car.
I know you don't. Your bike is fine. Just go around the building a few times and then we'll stop here and I'll take it home and then we'll relax a little bit. Well, she did fall, but that's perfectly fine. Now that really does play a huge part. Even when I fall on my bike, or if I drop my bike, it does play a huge like ego hit, and it kind of ruins my day. So if that does happen, especially since she just started riding, and it's gonna make the rest of her training worse. So I just want her to have fun and ride around, and get some speed, get the confidence back, and not worry too much about the bike. It's scary to want to not to drop it again. So I think after this, we'll just go ahead and call it, and then we'll just relax for either the rest of the day, or we'll relax for the rest of the day. We don't need to do street stuff. She's yelling, don't talk about her. So yeah, no, it's a good lesson to learn. And we got crash bars on the way, so next time she does do that, it's not going to even touch the handlebars. So yeah, with that said, hope you guys ride safe, be safe. Check out all the videos in this little area. I don't know which side it is, but I got a whole bunch more. We got a whole Nikki training series going on, and hope you guys check out her very first video. That was like really tough for her to even get on the bike, and look at her now. So I'll see you guys later.